Hello, hello, my green skins, and welcome to another horrible morning to have a curse. And I am your host, as always, the man, the myth, the guy who always pees on those electric fences, Orc War Chief Reviews. Hello, hello, my lovelies, lovelies. Alrighty. So we are having fun with some more Overlord. Let's get to it now. Hello. Hello, Rum Panda. I thought you were doing a stream tonight. I figured you'd be running your stream, good sir. Okay. Well, I'd invite you to mine if you wanted to come on. We could have a good laugh about some stuff, but we are playing. Let's get to it.
The Overlord. You can view the latest information.
Forgive the intrusion.
Oh, you want to come on?
But
Okay, well, hey, 1 second. I'll move some people over. Give me a sec. You can join us on the our little thing here. I'll set up. I just got to move some people over. Hold on a sec.
You might see your way clear to perhaps rewarding me
in.
for this information.
Hello.
Boy, maybe making.
Hello, Bob.
Mayor
All
of
right,
Nordberg.
You woke me up.
Conquer it.
One moment.
You know, when you're
Okay,
not
go ahead.
busy,
Go ahead.
you're magnificent.
Meet me in the
Maybe
Haster.
just
We'll get Rum Panda on.
Sundays.
Rum Panda, meet us on the
Sunday
on Haster. I'll see you there. Hello. We should still be all making a lot of sound right now, hopefully. We'll find out.
The Overlord.
Are we making sound? Are we registering? Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah,
Yes,
one moment. Got to use the men's room.
But
I'm just waiting for my crew members to join in anyway. So yeah, I might as well stop by here. Watching you do some very, very heinous and very, very YouTube inappropriate stuff. Okay, can't discuss this, otherwise you're gonna get your channel demonetized.
I'm not playing Overlord 1 for that very reason.
We can't let the Empire take control.
Okay.
Anyway, just waiting for my own crew member to join in.
Okay, we got Bob here.
And,
he went to use the washroom, and Bob's going to
And I might as well just join you a bit.
Yeah, we're going to be having fun. We're going to be talking about round 2 of the T-App.
Of the what?
Oh, the T-App. Well, I'm going to explain the T-App to you. We always get that.
What's a T app? I mean, like tea, like Jasmine tea apps?
As in a very interesting question. We're going to have fun with that right now, but let me get some men. And let's get those 20. I want my 20 automatically because I'm going to be kicking some butt, and I'm going to need the resources to do it. So, here's what happened. The T-App is a app where men are... Basically, it was supposed to be an app for women to show up and like, hey, this guy's a scumbag, he treats people like shit and stuff. Now, originally, what actually it turned out to be was women just basically showing up and defaming people without anyone's permission, using pictures.
No, I've heard about it, okay? I've heard rumors, okay? They all got docs, right?
Yeah, so they got docs. Now, what happened is we now have a round 2. The round 2 is, it's official, as I predicted, 6 lawsuits coming down the pipeline for the owner of
Don't
T
think
and the
you can
creator of
find
TF.
refuge in our sanctuary. But what was
6 of them.
that? Come, soldiers.
6 as
I
it
think
goes,
I hear the
baby.
sound of a
This guy is
distressed
going to get
badger.
hit like he wishes he never ever did.
Yeah, I feel. Wait, hello, hello.
Retreat to the
Oh,
sanctuary.
Raider, what's up, man? Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta go. My crew member is here. I'm sorry.
All right, no problem. Me and Bob will talk about it. You have yourself a good one, Rum Panda. Rum Panda?
Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, the T apps is really shady. Okay, just remember, guys. Okay, if anyone and anybody invites you to any app, unless it's your own friend or a member of your your inner circle or whatever, do not click on it. Okay, because not every app is a good one.
All right, have yourself a good one.
Right.
That's message. Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right, and remember, okay, if you like this stream, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and help this channel grow. All right.
Thank you. All right, have yourself a good one, Rum Panda. See you later. All righty, so there goes Rum Panda. We knew he was going to show up for a little bit because he's got his own stream. I believe he's doing. Is he doing? He's not doing Helldivers today. He's doing Monster Hunter. I
believe it's
Battle Brothers. Okay, that's what Rum Panda's doing. Hello. Welcome, gamer goddess. Welcome. So the T app, I'm going to explain the T app one more time just because I have to, because just so people don't know. Because a lot of people don't know what this app is. This app is designed for women to go on a private app and basically talk about men, and they get to leave like a ranking for these men. If they're cheaters, if they're guys who are, scuzzy pricks who are doing evil stuff on the side. So these women would go on here. Well, what do you think happens when you allow a bunch of humans in a place that's supposed to be secure and private, and they can talk as much shit as humanly possible? What do you think the end result was, Bob? What's that end result?
Bad stuff.
Yeah, bad stuff. The bad stuff was his fault.
I am still waiting.
No problem. Bad stuff. We got some real bad stuff up here. So unfortunately, thanks to this stupidity, you're gonna laugh at this. So they do this, and I kind of get a good, So they get hit. They finally, after all the shenanigans. This going on for a while, this app. Now, apparently this app had actually more than one for each. So that's never good.
You're in the body,
You're in the body of a minion, sire.
How unseemly. I hope no one's looking. Still, minions are smaller than you.
So that's the funny thing with this. Because of this stupidity, they left it. These women were doing this stuff, and finally they got doxxed. Now the whole idea was apparently women were supposed to only leave your face image on there for a temporary time. Not a full period, only a temporary time, and then the women were going to...
I see what you did there.
Only temporary. So these women were not supposed to be on there permanently. Like you put your image on and bam, these women get hit. Now, unfortunately, because of this, there's now been a lot of women got doxxed, and boy, howdy did they get doxxed. That was a lot of doxing, what I was hearing, and yeah, they're. So now these women have now been doxxed, and that's never good. That's never a good sign. Now the lawsuits are now coming down the pipeline. These women...
I should also say, don't forget these women are the same ones that doxed men.
Yep.
Whether or not these men did the things that they claim, doesn't matter. You don't dox people.
Yeah. So yeah, we also want to welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream tonight. Bob the Marauder, or as I like to call it, the man who will never be welcomed into the Turtle Club. He's not turtle enough for the Turtle Club. Turtle!
Yeah, Sleepy Bob here. The chick wakes me up and I'm like, oh, it's almost 10. Alright, I'll be there.
Alright.
It's about around, what, like 1 in the morning?
Hey, you know what? I understand. Look, okay, I really don't like, oh shit, yeah, get away from my frickin' thing, you goddamn bitch. No, I do kind of find it funny that the familiars like fairies, and like fairies are like short stacks. I get short stacks. I've dated a short stack. I know the fun of a short stack.
A bean.
Yep. I have dated the spectrum when it comes to women. I kind of see. I'm one of those few. It's like, hey, does this woman have a good personality and she treats me fair and she actually treats me like gold? Okay. See, I
dated the spectrum. Person with human mind is dated autistic chick.
I have dated an autistic chick.
Okay. Was it different?
No, because most women aren't. I love finishing that.
Damn. Oh damn. Oh damn.
Woo! Good morning, chat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Good morning, stream chat.
Seal them off, Dryads. Stay back.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
And one way to wake up is kind of rough. I don't taste blood though. That's the weird part.
Another way through.
Yeah, I woke up and I kind of like. Today I slept late, so that was always fun.
I know the reason why. I was snacking on sour Skittles. Burned away the skin on my tongue. Yeah,
I see.
Yesterday I went to the gas station. Get some snacky food. Feel like I like sour Skittles, but yeah, watch it down. People call it salt. I don't really think it's salt, but whatever that sour stuff is.
It's a type of vinegar, actually, if I remember correctly.
So it's a mixture of that bitterness, along with like brushing it on your tongue. Be careful, or else you'll get a bloody tongue with me.
Sounds like more of a Bob problem, but you know.
Really?
I've never had that. I've never had that happen. I love sour food. I eat sour candies all the time.
Well, it's one thing to have sour food. It's nothing to have sour candies.
Oh no, I used to buy the sour gummy dinosaurs all the time, and then sour keys. I used to buy. Oh, I used to buy. That was my treat every month. Was that? Like when I was quote unquote on low income food, I had to. That was something I always ate back in the day. Yeah. Oh, did
I realized I dragged us off topic. We were talking about 2.0 T-App suing.
Yeah, the suing. So there are 6 lawsuits coming in. And you're gonna be more. Trust me. This is just the fucking beginning of that fucking line. That.
Is what I thought, where it was a community suit.
Oh, it's gonna be. I don't know what exactly they're gonna do, but it looks like it's gonna be bad. And there's gonna be a lot of women. Like, I knew this was gonna happen though. Like in my brain, I was ready. I was ready for the stupidity.
Oh, actually,
Your browns can't
I think we
follow,
both agreed on that.
Just leave them behind and they'll return to the netherworld for a little downtime.
And I knew that was gonna be a thing. Like, come on, we all knew that this is gonna be problematic. And yeah, no, I saw it coming. Like when these women started getting nailed, Oh yeah, oh yeah. This was going to be a fucking bomb. So I feel sorry for a lot of. I kind of feel sorry for this guy for one reason only. He didn't do this to be an asshole. He didn't do this to hurt women. None of this was to hurt anybody. This was him trying to. This was him trying to be a good man and trying to do something to protect his, you know.
That actually can hold water in a port.
It can't. I know it's not going to hold water.
No, it can a little bit for his defense. It's not out of malice. Some penal codes, like in California, if it's not held with malice, it could reduce the sentencing.
I don't know. I think he's in trouble, like one way or another. I feel bad for the poor guy because the guy's gonna get fucking burnt. Oh, this is gonna end miserably for him. Like, are you kidding me? Especially if someone's daughter, like just hypothetically, if someone's family or someone like was on that app, that was like that judge, there's gonna be hell.
That's gonna be a beautiful irony.
Yeah. I think a lot of people don't understand how bad this is going to get for him.
I do, but I'm just trying to throw the guy a bone because I understand he didn't do it out of malice.
Yeah. And we can't, you know, let's just look at the fact that the women who did this were, you know, purposely, like, you know, there weren't all bad actors. You can't say there weren't all bad actors. Well, there probably were. But you can't say there weren't all bad actors. And one of the biggest pet peeves on most people is if men made an official place like this, and made something that was this. Like I said, some of the stuff these women said were so fucking shocking.
Very heinous stuff as well.
Yeah, it was. Like when you look into this, wow, some of the things. So to me, like I said, we've had stuff like men had something similar to this. This actually, we can prove it. Actually, men have had something like this, and boy howdy, did that go back to them as like, yeah, like they ended up being kicked from their schools. It was a university thing. These guys were saying some really evil stuff. They had, but this was some evil shit. Like, I don't know how bad, like, I've looked into some of the stuff the women said, and I looked into some of the stuff the men said, and I'm kind of like, you know,
they're perfect for each other.
Yeah. But, like, these guys had this guy's, it was a university thing. Now, keep in mind, these guys said some pretty heinous stuff. Now, all this was being said in private. This was not being said in a public forum. This was on a private server, on a private thing. Now, one of the guys on the server decided to be a white knight and try to get himself some girlfriends. That's my opinion of the scenario. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am. But this guy, because of this, all these women, like all these guys, got like kicked from school and fucking put records. Like it took years for some of these guys to get their records taken off, and were put on fucking records. Some of them were even put on a sex offender registry list. For some of them.
What's going to end up happening to the women?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Put money.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
put
like
money.
the lawsuit's going to go through, and they ain't going to have a record.
Yeah. But think about that.
It's like there's no such thing as true egalitarianism, right? We are dimorphic.
I was floored by this. I was absolutely floored by the fact that these women were like, what the things they said were very heinous actually. Like some of this was like accusing men of being, you know, at, you know, a certain thing we won't get into. So it's like, yeah, so they are allowed to do this, but if men do this, it went back, like.
And I will also argue this further reinforces why people don't want to get together.
Yep.
It's these specific individuals, both the, what is it, at college, the men at school, and what happened with the TF.
Yeah.
I wonder why nobody wants to do dating anymore.
Yeah.
So these individuals making minefields for everyone.
Well, like I said, I don't even want to blame, like, both sides did it stupid. Like, this was, like, but that's the thing. We have a real life equivalent to this. We saw it in real, we got to see it in real fucking time, boys and girls. And, yeah, I know, it was disgusting when it happened back then. 1 second here. Just gotta check and make sure the apps work, the video's working here.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it. Everything's going down fine.
I'm just making sure the live chat's up and running. So no, this ended up, you know, like these women are going to be going off a real high ball here, and I'm like, oh yeah, I think they're going to be. I think this is going to be a failure of an epic proportions. Let's put it that way.
What a time to be alive.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's going to be a
Oh, geez, isn't it true? No matter what era you lived in, there's always strong men comes around.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Well, it
I thought
how fast you hear about it.
That's the question. I wonder how fast this actually was. And I wonder how much of this is going to burn. Like, I think there's going to be a lot of really upset people, and I'm wondering how that's going to go.
Well, like if you want to see the quality, you're going to have college class and all that.
It is defamation. You could sue. Well, there even was a fake. I remember there was a fake killer, a fake TF serial killer. Apparently, there was apparently a guy using the TF to murder women after.
Evidence?
Not at all, apparently.
Oh yeah, hearsay. Good to know.
I gotta get some elf girls here.
Yeah.
Wait, go have some coffee. So that is the TF. Now we got one other thing we're going to talk about today while I'm playing this game.
Okay.
You're gonna love this. So it's now been signed into official order. And that's gonna make a lot of them are gonna be really upset. So it is official. Food stamps can no longer be allowed to be used to eat sugary foods or buy snacks.
Yeah. I'm not particularly mad at that. For two reasons. Well, first I gotta do the caveat. Yes, if you only have like $2, they may spend it on snacky foods, but there are loaves of bread for like 99 cents. You make sandwiches out of those.
Well,
it's cheaper to make your own sandwiches than it is to buy a bag of chips, unironically. But the first thing that I had an issue with was kind of that. And the other one is, at least in the States, I've seen people buy cigarettes with food stamps. It's like, I don't think cigarettes are food. You?
Yeah, I agree. Well, it's going to get interesting. Like I said, the like some of these women and maybe there's men and other people doing it too. Some of these people, holy shit, the freaking thing on this. Alright, so here's the price tag of this shit. You're gonna laugh your ass off at this. So apparently, some of this food, like some of these women, they'll get like 6-7 kids, and they'll have over like $3,000, $6,000 in food stamps up and running. How the hell? Like, okay, when I heard this, okay, I have been on the bad end in Canada. I kind of want to go to America to take advantage of your food stamp program at that point. You're getting more fucking food. Like, well, I know I wouldn't get as much. Like, men don't get that much on the food stamp app, but like $3,000 a month?
And there are so many details here. I wonder if I can down.
Like $3,000 a month. Holy shit!
So baby mamas with say 6 kids. Not to mention, you know, they say the mothers or the kids take. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. They take kids.
Provider.
Yeah, they provide for the kids. So the lead kids are mad.
Well, we're not even talking about alimony, which has also shifted recently, but we're talking. Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get there. On top of that, most markets are aware that women are. Yeah. So I always had this like little minion, if you will, from Overlord in the back of my mind, telling me that it's not just that women are supposed to take care of the kids, it's also because they're sexual. That's why they get more for food stamps.
Quaver has just fainted with excitement.
But that was just like, you know, tinfoil hat minion. Yeah. Don't know if it's true.
You choose all.
I don't know, man. Like, this floored me when I heard this. I was like, what? So $3,000. Imagine that price tag. Like,
it's funny to see the fat lady with food stamps. I don't know why. You'd expect them to be at rock bottom. You know, they can only scrape by so much.
Oh, I floored myself when I saw the $3,000. I was like, $3,000? What the fuck? $3,000. I like, for me, as a person who's been on the bad end of those of that tree, man, I have been down that road.
Oh,
give me $3,000. Give me $3,000, please and thank you. I want that $3,000.
I lost a good 50 pounds when I was on food stamps because I had the ration.
Yeah, how much did you... Can I honestly, because you are a vet, so we can actually discuss that matter. How much was your equivalent, actually?
The same as anybody else.
How much was it? Like $800, $300, $500, $700, $1,000?
$250.
You got $250.
$250 was my monthly allowance for food.
Yeah. So $200.
That's why I always got bread, mostly. That way I could either make sandwiches, toast, and other food items. And I always went for like the fresh baked Italian bread because it's sold for like 99 cents to $1.
But think about that. 2,000.
Or 3,000 for was it a family of 6, effectively?
Yeah, a family of 6. But I get, yeah, but that's like $250. Like I didn't get $250. Like dude, when I was on welfare, $350 a month. And that was my that was my entire paycheck. That included rent, utilities. Thank God I got into low rent housing. Thank God I got into I got into a nice low rent housing place that wasn't so bad. Thank God I got there.
Yeah, my food stamps did not be used for utilities.
You and your barbaric creatures may have trampled our
like I had no money. Like when I was on welfare, it was nightmare. Fucking nightmare.
All life in this sanctuary.
It's like having to drag an ID trip with you everywhere you go. I'm telling you what, when you're that rock bottom,
I was a dead man walking every day. It was really expensive and hard to live a life, man. I was suffering every day. It was an absolute shit fest, and it was brutal. It was brutal. It was brutal. To this day, I'm like, that was the most brutal thing I had to deal with. Because I never got groceries. I never got my equivalent after paying all my bills. You know what my grocery equivalent came up to? $75 a month in Canada.
That's not much.
No, that's nothing.
That's like equivalent to about $45 US.
Yeah, about that. Well, I spent a couple years eating nothing but ramen.
I know that life. I know that life. That's why I haven't had ramen in a very long time.
I can't eat it. I get sick. I actually feel like I'm gonna throw up every time I eat ramen now. Like I gotta actually specially prepare it and put right proper food in it, or it's just fucking every time.
Maybe you have to check in with your shrink about that as well. It could not just be the food, it could be the emotions related to the food.
No. That's a food thing. It's my stomach. I actually gotta watch gluten now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never had reactions that bad. I've had my stomach get annoyed that I'm having the 5th ramen pack of the month.
No, my stomach. Well, because I did it for years, Bob.
Yeah. Hell, there have been times where you get that ramen in a brick, and instead of putting it in water, I just ate it.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Just to have something that's quite different. That's like 3 months worth of food right there.
Yeah, and they well, what's worse is what a lot of women have been doing with this is they sell it.
That should be considered a crime, like a fraud.
Yep. They will sell the food stamps.
Grits, browns.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad case of fraud if you ask me.
Yep.
I wonder why nobody cracked down on that.
No, it looks like someone's cracking down now. You take out that food option. Man, you take up
these things are supposed to be temporary.
Yep.
Like in between.
It's covered in light magic fairy nonsense.
I agree, they're not meant to be something permanent, but some people will have it for their entire life.
Dark side.
That's one of the biggest complaints my old man had when I was growing up. I never understood it.
Angered Queen Faye.
And I felt kind of guilty
Don't say
giving
I
myself
didn't
food
warn
stamps
you.
at the time because of what I grew
You
up
have
on.
stolen our spellstone, intruder.
But
and
eventually I
defiled
grew
this
out of
shrine.
it. It's like, hey, I'm actually getting a proper income now.
Yeah.
Granted, that wasn't for a few years because COVID was around. Good luck getting a job during COVID. And
I don't.
I still laugh to this day. I still get emails from that security company like, hey, we need you now. Like, well, that's just too bad. Damn.
Yeah, if we had sign up with you a year ago, it would be a different story. Now I don't care.
Yeah, a few years ago, I would have been the best security officer.
Yeah. I'm actually considering talking to a friend of mine about setting up and going back into security. You know who I'm talking about. I've actually been considering trying security stuff myself.
Anything crazy like casino security?
You choose all.
No. If I was to do security, it would
Way out of this
probably
race and
be.
return the hive to the netherworld, Dark One.
I was talking to a friend of mine. I actually said, if I was to do security, it would probably be something like me sitting at a fucking local Shoppers and telling guys to leave.
Hey, you didn't pay for that. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Are you kidding me? That's probably going to be it.
Yeah. Yeah, seeing how both America and Canada have that issue of, well, it's more specific to like California and other states like that, where it's like, oh, if it's under $200, they can walk free. It's like, dude, that just encourages people. And also, wasn't there a scandal where they had they changed out the barcodes? So like a $500 flat screen would go for
Oh no, 50 cents.
Use it wisely.
Oh yeah, 50 cents. They take like a thing of candy.
You'll need the
Yep.
hive if you wish to summon.
That's how they were doing it. Clever. Clever girl. No, you used to like, I thought it was funny because I was talking to a friend of mine about that recently, where this girl had done that and she got busted with her and her friend. And it's one of the funniest moments because it's like, oh, we can get arrested now for doing this? Oh man, maybe we shouldn't have done this. It's like,
what's this swiper from Dora? Oh man.
And we're going to go to jail. Yeah, go to jail for 6 years. Oh, I personally think if you get caught doing, if you do that more than, I say, here's my rule. Five times and you lose your fucking hand. That's my rule.
Now, let's see what
Oh,
Chiefly has
you
for
lose a finger and then your hand.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Tacks up.
Yeah, chop off a finger every time you for over 500.
Overlord. Yes.
It's like mafia work.
And you chop the finger off right there. Right at the fucking store. They have a guy with a fucking Ginsu thing ready to fucking... They would... That's how you stop this shit.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how effective fear is.
You never know what you might have to bash.
Can't wait for the bleed hearts to protest it, if it ever goes into action.
Telling you keep stealing like that, chop off a fucking finger. No problem, solve itself. Like, there's a difference between like, okay, every once in a while, I've had a couple times where I'm gonna talk about the few times I accidentally stole from a store. One time, I totally accident, forgot that I had a roll of toilet paper underneath the thing. And by the time I got home, I went, oh yeah, there was a roll of toilet paper there. Holy shit. So I talked to the guy, I said, hey, I went back to the store and said, hey, I owe you guys for this. And he said, well, don't worry. The guy walked in to go back and pay, and the guy said, don't worry about it. I went, don't worry about it? Yeah, don't worry about it. So, yeah. I got away with it because the guy felt like, hey, you know what? At least you're one of the few assholes that actually came back and tried to pay. So they actually let me walk away with a free roll of toilet paper. But yeah, I've done that once. I also had a thing of Mio in my that fell out of an area, and I found it at the bottom of the cart. And I know I didn't pay for it. I was like, oh shit, didn't mean to do that. There's nothing wrong about doing something like that, as long as you go back and try to pay or make amends. Okay. But people don't do that. People are like, yoink. Yeah. But no, I haven't. I've seen people use. We got food stamps here, but they're nowhere near as crazy. And it's got to be certain places in America that let you get away with $3,000 food stamps. Like, fuck, you know how much my old man got from? Yeah,
absolutely.
I was in California, but yeah, you know how much my old man and my mom got for me for child My mom was divorced. Yeah.
You're cutting out, Chief.
Oh, I said, you want to know how much my mom made when she divorced my old man, my dad. Daddy war chief there. When Daddy war chief.
I'm making a shirt. I'm gonna make that a shirt. Start calling you Daddy War Chief.
I'm not Daddy war chief though. I'm like Orc war chief, Daddy war chief.
You're daddy to somebody.
Looks left, looks right. They haven't proved that.
This damp spot is reserved for the blue.
I haven't proved that. No. I haven't done anything like that. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
What's happened to them?
Don't mind Johnny's slightly green-colored skin.
It'd be a daughter if I did. Wink. Looks left, looks right.
Johnny was your daughter. Now he's your son.
I don't have it. I don't have any. I don't have any daughters, unfortunately. At least not legally. I have been a lot of on more than one occasion. I have been a man who's had a lot of god kids in my life, and I've taken care of people's kids, but I have not actually I have no hellspawn, at least not to my knowledge.
Good.
I think.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have the patience for taking care of a kid.
Well, no, it's called being responsible and wrap it up. You know, like you gotta be responsible. If you're a man, you gotta man up when you do stuff like this. So I'm very man to man when it comes to my manniness. I realize I can't afford the $6,000 it takes to take care of a child, because that is the actual raise rate of a kid. That has been the raise rate of children. It is $35,000 to put a child through life. I do not have that type of money on my income. I know, and that cost has gone up. It's probably somewhere around 40 or 50. Then you take in consideration, you're looking at a bare minimum of at least $200 to $400 to take care of a kid every month. Every month. And yeah, no, that's what I do. I refuse to do it otherwise. It's like, fuck no. I don't have the money, so I'm not going to do it. It's not fair to the child. I can't take care of a child that way, so I don't do it. If I have the money, yeah, sure, there's a different story. That's the right way of doing it.
Yeah.
You know, a child shouldn't be...
Not wait
until
you turn 20 years old, get drunk too many times at parties, and oops.
Look.
I'm tired of hearing those stories from other people.
Hey, I'm not green. I don't sow my oats. I may be French. I may have planted some oats, but we can't, you know.
Oh no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the air quote young parents that claim that they've planted all their lives, and it's like, yeah, no. I know you do not have that level of foresight, you know.
Look. To me as a human being, and like we're gonna switch the topic off, but to me as a human being, as kids go, it's like you need to have a respect for the children that you're caring for. If you don't have kids doing that. It's like, how's that fair to a kid, man? Like, and again, it builds resentment for the parents. Like, if you can't afford your child, man, you know that there's some kid out like that's gonna be there's going to be this level of low, like, you know, they're making your life more hell because they're around, man. That builds resentment, man. No child wants that in their life. They want to be considered resented by that because they cost an extra $200 a month that person can barely afford. So to me, I find it disgusting when, like, you gotta care for, because children are a gift, man. They're a fucking gift, and you can't. I don't want to disrespect that gift by not giving a child the right thing for life.
I can respect that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a way to live, man. With that, like, I want to be able to respect my children and care for them and do the right thing.
And that hits home.
That's how it is. Like a lot of men, like like a lot of women do run the system and they do some awful stuff. But men, takes two to fucking tango, boys. It's kind of my feeling towards the matter.
Yep.
So for men, it's wrap it up. For women, it's don't you put it in your mouth, don't you put it in your mouth.
Oh, the Canadian watch what you eat ad.
Yeah. By the way, we're gonna have to. I'm talking to LCX next month. It should be a guaranteed next month. We'll be talking to LCX about working on the I Want a House Hippo shirt.
Yeah, house hippos.
Yeah, we will want a house hippo, and I'm actually thinking I'm gonna see if I can get someone to make some house hippo plushies. That's an idea I have.
So, what these peasants say is true. The witch
Oh, that means Beezer can get a friend.
Yeah, we're gonna get some house hippos.
Our Reds will have those
We're doing it, boys.
in no time.
The house hippos are coming, boys.
Master.
What a perfect ad.
I want my house hippos, and we're gonna add some house hippos. I promise, house hippos. We are going to get some house hippos.
Yeah, house hippos defended territory from a house cat. Put on some epic music in the background.
Yeah. So we're doing it, boys. Them house hippos are coming. So, I resent low-value parents who think they need to subsidize dairy care because their husband is too much of a loser to work overtime. I'm not against, I know a lot of guys who, work fucking, they're prisoners to the bone to get it and are in this world, so I get that mentality, I really do.
Look at them. They make headless chickens.
I have more than one friend who has suffered, the slings and arrows of suffering.
House hippos are a myth, but the North American domestic land whale is real.
Yep.
One of the most famous ones.
Yep. Hello, Arus. Welcome. You've missed most of the political chat has been done now, so now we're at the fun stuff. And remember, put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth.
Stuff it in your face.
Stuff it in your face. My favorite's that weird robot kid. Where the robot kid's running through all this shit and all of a sudden he gets his arm cut off. It's like, I can put my arm back on. You can't. And I'm like, what the fuck was this commercial?
Avoid heavy machinery or whatnot.
No. It's a weird commercial. It's one of the weirdest fucking commercials I've ever fucking seen.
Do you think they were trying to emulate the Japanese, Power Ranger mecha kind of approach?
Yeah. And there's that one disturbing Filipino. Was it Filipino?
Oh.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. It was an ad for watching your kids, and this guy steals a kid, and it's this kid's screaming and stuff, and it's this kid's screaming and crying as this guy's taking off his belt and shit, and it's the mother's losing her mind as the kid's losing her mind. It's one of the craziest. Kirby, Yeah, so there is the poll. I forgot to bring that up. The poll is today. If you
With
want
this forge stone,
a,
you'll be able to unlock new forge
we are now working on our next poll, which is going to be there. That's Haunting Ground. That's what is the next poll? Actually, my brain is just shut down a little bit. I gotta go. I gotta also check the. Give me a sec here. I gotta go to the channel. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. I put it up too. I should know what's in there. Like, I put it up like a half hour ago. The next poll is as follows: Parasite Eve 2, Silent Hill, Haunting Ground, and right now Kirby's winning. Kirby is winning. So apparently, the most horror game people want is Kirby Superstar. Thank God I didn't put Sonic on there. Get like 50 billion votes for Sonic. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. Blue Street, Speed Sky, Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what you come here for, political talk. And then me making fun of like Sonic the Hedgehog, like old sitcoms and shit, TV shows and cartoons from back in the day.
Reds! Taking position!
Here we go! Let's get the rush going! Barrel in on these tricks. I can co-op. I could co-op Kirby Superstar. I just need another Xbox 360 controller to do it. That's the problem. My only problem is I don't have enough Xbox 360 controllers to pull it off. You bring an Xbox 360 controller, I can do it.
See other humans on fire? It's the smell, you see. Use your reds and get cooking.
That's absolutely no problem. Pull back. And here.
Reds!
Reds. Pull back there. It's getting a little rough.
You choose all.
I wonder what's over here. That's the browns. The reds should be doing damage. Yep. There we go. Now we can press the defense. Yeah, sure. If you can get us an extra, that's the only thing I need. Okay, I don't really need to deal with this right now. I can actually pull back. I'm going to pull back. Oh wait, I guess I could just rush. Yeah, it looks like I'd probably rush. Turn around and rush from behind. There we go. So, Bob, just getting back to this little chatty here. My bad. Do some organization of mod stuff where I'm going to put these forces. What do you think? What do you think about the fact that would you couch co-op some Sonic Superstar, some Kirby Superstar, Sonic Superstar? No, you don't like Sonic. You don't like Kirby.
Not a fan of Sonic.
Yeah. Well, we get to have fun. If I'm playing Kirby, we have to make it somewhat horrible. So I'm gonna have to talk about gore.
Next subject, please.
What?
Next subject, please.
Gwar. The serpent worm scream. So yeah, we gotta do some Gwar.
Like the band?
Oh, I love Gwar. Yeah, Gwar has gore in it. Go back. Go back.
Wait, is War the one with like the cheesy, schlocky horror?
Yeah. You've never heard of Gwar? Is awesome. Gwar is one of the stupidest fucking metal bands on the planet, but it's one of the best.
I think you showed me
Yeah.
a thing of Gwar, and I was like, how do you like this? It's
I
just
like
something
it.
that's so bad that it comes around to being good.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it.
That's what I would say. If you're a fan of Gwar, outside of it's so bad it's good, and just memeing on it, mate, you're on the spectrum.
Oh, what's the name of that band? I'll have to look the band up, but there's actually a band, like, it's the same thing with this band, although the girl's rather attractive. What's the name of her band? LCX will probably know it right off the hop if LCX is here. I have the band on here in my collection of music that I carry on me at all times. Yes, my phone has music. It is not Myth. What? Did I ever move that band from here? I guess I did. Oh, shit. It's not in the collection. Optimus. Okay, here it is. Yusuke Taski. It's called Yusuke. Yusei Tekkei Karuru, I believe is what the name of the band is. They have such albums as Gothic Lolly Agitator and Gothic Lolly Doctrine. The band is actually shockingly good. Like, I'm not joking when I say that they actually they have some really good really good metal. And it's fun. It's really good band. But yeah, there's that band. Like Japan has crazy bands like this. That's why I kind of like the Japanese metal scene. It's been one of the fucking. I honestly think that's the best metal scene right now in the world at this moment. Don't know if Bob agrees with me or not, but
I'm actually looking up the song.
Oh, okay.
Gothic Lolita Agitator.
Yeah. That's the band, if I remember. That's the album. It's kind of cute. But I got a weird thing for the goth thing, man. But most men do. Most men like the goth look. It's one of the most artificial looks you can get for a man. That is artificial as fuck. There's nothing more artificial than that look. Yeah,
this is good. Don't get me wrong. This is great vocals, but this is definitely like a JRPG / anime OVA. Because when I think metal, I'm thinking of something harder. But this is like melodic metal.
Yeah, but it has blast metal. Like they do that. They ripcord on that. This is a lot more hardcore. It's not like, fucking like Cry of the Wolf or something like that, or some of the other crazy other bands like Power Wolf and shit like that.
Yeah, this is nothing like what I was expecting. I was expecting something like Rotting Christ or Slaughter to Prevail. One of those two bands.
You know what, Bob? That's the funny thing. Every once in a while, you surprise me. You seem like a rap guy, so I'm not 100% sure where you're.
What the fuck? Ew!
I might be stereotyping you because you're.
Absolutely. I'm offended. Absolutely, you're stereotyping me. Goddamn metalhead. What, you didn't think I listened to Rotting Christ?
Yeah.
That and Slaughter to Prevail, one of the best vocalists in metal at the time.
I did like the band Witchfinder General back in the day, so that was my thing. I did like.
I am genuinely insulted when you think I'm a rap guy.
Your generation, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I hate my generation. That's why I'm not fond of my peers, and I tend to stay away from them.
Right. Favorite song. Rap it.
That it is.
Oh, I love that song.
Some people are trying to tell me the reason why rap's good is because it originates from like slam poetry, and I was like, yeah, no. If anything, metal is starting to do things better than rap ever.
Allstorm, man. Allstorm, goddamn.
Yep. Not to mention Powerwolf, Sainted by the Storm.
Yep. They also did a also one of my favorite bands of all time, Judas Priest. They did an album of the Judas Priest. They did Nightcrawler from Judas Priest, which is really good.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I gotta ask you, like Ghost 13, are they considered metal? I've always considered them more of a punk band. I don't know, what's your thoughts on that?
Who?
Ghost 13. They did Beelzebub, Lucifer, Beelzebub, that song. Ghost 13, that's what it's called.
I looked at Ghost 13, and it's actually the song 13.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the actual name of the band.
And album as well.
Well, what do you think of that band? You think they're...
I'll listen to Rats. Rats, we are Rats. That guitar riff is very reminiscent of old metal, like Iron Maiden.
Oh yeah, gotta love that Iron Maiden.
Yeah, that is almost, was it 2 minutes to midnight?
Yeah.
Just that guitar riff alone. And I was like, damn.
You choose.
Oh man, I'm so happy that YouTube isn't completely in-depth. Like, just me humming along and making these things, man, we get copyright claims. It's like, thank God they're not that, like, horrible. Could you imagine? Yep.
They're... So these guys are like punk, you were saying?
Yeah, I got a vibe that they were punk from what I was seeing. Or new age.
The only reason I would agree with that is, like, they are, like, neo-classic rock or classic metal, like, in the same vein Iron Maiden is.
Yeah. So
because
here's
they have that same riff with their chords, the same momentum.
Yeah.
And they don't go too deep either way. It's pretty straightforward. This is what I would call fucking music.
Yeah.
You can serenade your girl with this. It's not too violent, it's not too this.
Unfortunately, most of my girlfriends were into fucking Backstreet Boys and Katy.
Oh, I just realized this is a cover.
Oh.
It's a cover of Rats by oh, I can't remember the band.
I will forever dread the fact that I've had girlfriends that liked Katy Perry and like Backstreet Boys.
Now, what do you think is worse, Katy Perry or
Well, you see,
can't remember her name. Who's the blonde lady?
I've made sweet love down the shore to Backstreet Boys. Like I said, Backstreet Back. I have had a lot of sex with that.
Come on.
I have unfortunately had a lot of sex to Backstreet Boys, Backstreet Back. So that's kind of one of my other ones. Another one was that, what were they called there? I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell you what's the name of that band? Spice Girls.
Oh, Spice Girls. My guess was Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Soldier on fire.
Oh, none of my girlfriends ever.
I knew it had to do something with spicy, so I was thinking Chili Peppers. Oops.
Yeah, no, I had a lot of fun with. I tell you what I want, really, really want. And my thought process has always been, you know, why does my girlfriend like this song? Like, personally, I've never understood. Because, like, you know, see, here's the thing. I like the idea of if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friend. Because to me, that is very interesting if you think about it.
Now that I'm not listening to a cover song, I would say these guys are like neo-classic rock.
Yeah, I've kind of felt that way with them.
I also like the artwork of the ghost priest in the water. That's very nice. Shout out to Ghost. No, we're not sponsored in any way. Shout out.
Oh, they wouldn't want my sponsoring.
You're not a Christian YouTube channel.
I'm too neo-conformist, I believe would be the term or whatever. Like I'm one of those guys.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. I don't think most metal bands would like me. I'm not metal enough for them.
I don't know, man. Metal can often be more of a young man thing.
Yeah.
Because it's to rebel. You gotta have a lot of energy for it. That's the reason I like Rotting Christ, is because it's very melodic. There's somehow made metal something that felt very deep. But not the I am 14, listen deep. Because sometimes they read off of scripture. They even quote Voltaire. One of my favorite lines, and I still live by this line. The mind is the universe. It can make a heaven of hell, or a hell of heaven. Yep. I love that line.
All right. So we're gonna check the AC. We're gonna play a little check the AC and change chairs. Because I changed my chair.
I would check my AC, but I know it's off because it messes with my microphone.
Well, I have to check because that water leaks into my apartment. I don't have a long enough hose to add. Okay. The problem with the hoses is if I was to buy a hose that could raise up, that thing would never be able to push the water out. So it would be a pain in the ass. I'd have to fight. So unfortunately, I have to check it. Well, we're also going to change chairs.
It presses the subscribe button or Gabi gets the hose again.
Yep. I don't punish Gabi. Bobby's been good lately.
Oh,
Bobby's been
great. Yeah, Bobby's been fantastic. I'm doing fine. Thanks, man.
Gabi would like you to hear you say that.
What does Gabi think?
I say Gabi would be very happy about that. He thinks you think he's fantastic.
Oh, if only I cared what he said. I know I'm great. I'm awesome. Gabi, on the other hand, can go fuck himself.
Oh. On Gabi all the time.
I'm about to say, any self-respecting orc would never respect a goblin. They only have one use.
Oh, let's see here. Let's see what our water's like. We had half mast. My it's
Wait, you're at half mast? What were you looking at?
Not that type of half mast, but okay. So my coffee is now frozen, so I'm gonna have some cold coffee. There we go. No, makes me laugh though that it's poor Gabi. Yeah.
Do not pity what needs to be used. You never pity your screwdriver, do you?
Yeah, sometimes.
Not the one you touch every night. An actual screwdriver.
Oh. Well, I don't really pity that screwdriver because I beat it like it owes me rent. Dad jokes on Orc War Chief Reviews. You work your dad jokes for the night.
I'll take 5.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see that. Okay. Ooh, that feels good. There we go. Hey, son of a bitch.
I'm actually starting to wonder how cool would it be to, in the setting that we're currently in D&D, one of our officers gets so messed up he ends up becoming RoboCop.
I couldn't make a robo I could, but I couldn't. You know, kind of one of those. I wouldn't
Like
want to
it
do
starts
that.
with one arm, but the more damaged he gets, he eventually just becomes a full RoboCop out of the magic tech for the golems.
Well, you couldn't do that because technically that person would be controlled by someone else's like someone else would be controlling his own legs and shit.
Yeah. Well, actually, that does fit into the RoboCop.
Yeah.
Browns, reds.
Okay. Alright, let's see if I can get them to turn a little bit. Nope. Let's see what's over here. What did you think of? Did you ever like RoboCop got weird with the soundtrack? Okay, first RoboCop was, you know, that like that's such a solid soundtrack. Then second RoboCop movie comes out, and it's like they goddamn fucking have a choir singing RoboCop.
This is why the Terminator theme song I just prefer. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Da-da-da.
Da-da-da. Honestly, there's only one good thing that song has ever made, and that was Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
Yep.
I love it so much. Not only just the soundtrack, but it was like every 80s fad was in there. Like even the scientists never cursed. Yeah. Because it was supposed to be like PG-13, but the main character cursed because it was R-rated. It was like that was funny. I liked that.
I was so mad what Netflix did with that. That was such a stupid thing. We've been making for a Blood Dragon sequel for some time, and to have that fucking screwed on us, oh, I was so angry.
Oh, dude. Ubisoft, you had the fucking keys to the Golden Gate right there. If you made a full-on Blood Dragon video game, you would have been there.
They could have made a whole trilogy. Like I would actually go as far as saying I think Blood Dragon is a little better than the other game series. Like to be honest, I've always kind of felt that way.
Oh yeah, it's superior, and it was just a DLC, like a separate DLC from Far Cry 3. Yep. But it was so fucking good. It even had that same feel of a game you'd rent from Blockbuster. Because yeah, the runtime wasn't very long, but that I consider just part of the deal. One, it was a DLC, and two, it felt like a game you'd rent at Blockbuster back in the 90s.
Okay, what I'm going to do is...
I won't lie, I think my favorite weapon in that game was the pistol.
Here we go. Boom, here we go. Boom, run him over. Run him over. Run him over.
And hell, what they could have done was a prequel to the DLC when, what was his name? Captain something Stone. Captain Rex Colt. When Rex Colt first met Spider. You could make it to where when they first meet and their first few missions together is like the first Blood Dragon game.
Rex Stone, Rex Stone.
Rex Power Colt.
Rex Power Colt. For a second there, when you said Rex Stone, I thought you were talking about Flake Stone. Oh, I remember Flake. That's different.
Yeah, no, I messed up on that, but it's Rex Power Colt in the smash hit Far Cry. But once again, just hamming it up for that 80s vibe.
Yep.
I love it. I miss it. And the only time we've ever had Blood Dragon content was a side game, Trials, that dirt fight game, or it was a small reference in other games, like Far Cry 5. You can get to the armor of the Omega dude, basically the bad guys, the little spacesuit. Actually, it wasn't a spacesuit, it was light armor. It was like the stuff you'd wear on a crotch rocket.
Yep.
And then they had, what was that really shit Far Cry 5 one? New Dawn, where it was supposed to be post-apocalypse. That one had the Rex Power Colt outfit and I think a pistol. But that game was shit.
That game was...
Dawn, I respect its take on the apocalypse. I kind of like that bright aspect. Like, it's not Fallout where it's all dreary. The plants and animals are all like neon because of all the radiation. It's like, that's an interesting take, but everything else was shit. They tried to expect you to play the game continuously. You do go so much, there's no point in continuing.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
To where Far Cry Blood Dragon? You can replay missions. Like, I had no issue restarting all my save data because some of the missions were just that fun. Yep. Neon explosion. It's like crackle.
Oh! I kind of agree.
Not to mention how campy it is. Like, when you activate the tutorial, it's because Spider did the first one in the cyber war. And Rex Power Colt Spider, you asshole. Yeah, I think the prequel is Spider. The second game was after the DLC. Yep. Once again, Ubisoft, you could have done this. It would have been perfect. It would have been beautiful. It would have been fine.
But it's too, it's too, what's it called, man? It's too, you know, controversial.
It's too good. That's the problem, it's too good. Ubisoft went safe.
Mm-hmm.
They want to keep selling you For Honor slop. And Rainbow Six.
Well, you want to talk about safe, talk about fucking Konami, for fuck's sakes. Oh my god, what have you done, Konami? Come on,
what have they done?
Yeah, you blew it up. They do gacha games now. That's mainly 90% of what they do now. It's either gacha games or anniversary games. I mean, other than the remakes of Silent Hill, I haven't seen anything Konami's done recently that's made me go, okay, this is fucking the most
Did
innovative
they do
game.
Death Stranding?
No, I don't think so.
Are they the same guys that did Metal Gear? Konami?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did, but they haven't done.
Yes, they also did Death Stranding.
Oh, they did. No.
Yeah,
no,
that's the same guy who did Metal Gear.
No, Hideo Kojima has done Death Stranding. It's not them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use the men's ring.
Yeah, go ahead. So as my forces travel up the path of destruction as we slowly conquer areas, I've always thought of doing a Mind of Overlord as a Mind of Freeman type of thing, but it's like I never did get into that. Oh, here we go. All right, so we are in position. Like, I love that. That's hysterical. Our world. I swear, our world.
You choose all.
So, we have some fun with we've had a lot of fun talking about submissions and stuff today. But Overlord itself we haven't really brought up a little bit. I've always liked this game. The second one, unfortunately, I was never get a copy of the first game. It really bothered me back in the day. Now that I actually have a copy of the first game, there are some things I like about the first game, and there's some things I hate about the first game. That's the best way to put it.
Find a way up to those archers.
I've learned to just kind of be like, well, just certain things in games just kind of do their thing. But like, I really did hate the fact I couldn't get a copy of that game back in the day. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got our forces being fired on by those enemies of the state. Those enemies of my state, because I am
the state.
Well, I'll be the state very shortly once I conquer this place. Now the question is, do I destroy it or not, is a big question, because you can... There's benefits on not destroying every facility, but there's benefits of, like, yeah, you should destroy them. Okay. Ballista, do-do-do-do-do, Ballista, do-do-do-do-do. RoboCop, fucking... And then there's that third RoboCop movie. Oh my god, was that a bad movie.
Is that the most recent one?
No, the most recent RoboCop movie is as follows. That would be... it was a made-for-TV movie where they had a black RoboCop. I'm not joking. It was a black RoboCop. He's a real thing. That RoboCop. Yep. They had a black man who became the new RoboCop, old RoboCop, and then they fought because one RoboCop was the other RoboCop, and one RoboCop didn't like being he's turned into a robot. It's a weird movie. And then there's
the origin of George Droid.
No comment. I like that one. No more Wolfies. I want Wolfies. I only have one Wolfie left. He's sad. Cry of the wolf, baby. My friend's Huskies last night got, actually funny little story about Cry of the Wolf. My friend's Huskies got, unfortunately there's been a wolf pack around. So they've been competing with... Yeah, what?
I'm joking about, the wolf pack, the submarines. Go ahead.
No, he's not near any lakes. There we go. We're here. I do like that your goblin that your little minions here go, you know, they whistle a thing. But anyway, my friend has a wolf pack that's been around his area. So all he hears now some nights lately, he's had to bring him in now because usually they would leave him in the little shed that they have for him, but he's been bringing him into the basement area of one of the houses, the house that he's at, because all he hears all night, because they're competing, fucking got like 15 wolves screaming
Sire. First,
at themselves.
Then crush the town.
Yep.
You choose all.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Here comes the forces. Here comes the noise. And here goes me in a ballista. La 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 la. Aim down. Aim down. Down. Shit, I can't aim. I can't hit him. Can't hit him. Yes, I can. La 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 la. Ah la 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 la. Yeah, like I'm gonna let these guys like I'm gonna take on an army of like 100 people with 20 goblins. No. You gotta be smart. Be smart. You gotta shop smart.
Shop smart, save a lot.
Yeah, shop smart, shop S. For those that don't get the reference, that is a reference to Evil Dead.
You know, one of the stores I always wanted to go to, I always wanted to go to Omega Mart.
Oh yeah, you should definitely go. It's actually quite cool.
Downside, it's all the way in Arizona.
It's also not a real store. Okay, gotta ask.
The women's look real to me.
My big question I gotta ask is, what is your favorite? What is your fictional story you'd love to go to?
A fictional store.
Yeah, in fantasy.
Specifically fantasy or sci-fi channel?
Sci-fi. If you want to go to sci-fi, go to sci-fi store. I don't care.
Now take a moment to think on this one.
Hey.
Typically, there is no like one-stop shop for
Yeah, there's always a store. Like, there's fictional stores. I mean,
no, I'm saying like every store typically has like one thing they specialize in, like a grocer.
Well, so I'm gonna pick a store. I've always wanted to. I'd want to go to the store where the Narnia book. I mean, not the Narnia book. The book for the Never-Ending Story. I want to go to that store for one reason only. I mean, well, also for me to get my hands on the Never-Ending Story would be kind of fun. But I like the idea of that store. Like, I wish that store was real for that one purpose. I would love to go to the Never-Ending Story. Especially because you could you could really have fun with that if you wanted to enjoy that. Imagine, okay, here's the other reason I want to go, because like the books of the Never-Ending Story, are these books actually like, is that just that one book, or is there other books in that store that give you like magical bullshit powers? Because I mean, I'm taking a penthouse to read it there, if that's the case. You know he's gonna go perverted. So you got a mythical place or a magical place you'd like to shop? I'd love to go to Neverending. I'd love to go to the place of the Neverending Story. Just 'cause I want that book. I mean, the magic bullshit powers of the Neverending Story are great.
I don't think of like my one story's favorite. Purpose. I'm starting to think of like something that's cool but also not ending of one story.
Yeah.
Because I was also thinking of like the SCP, the infinite idea. So it's like, no, absolutely not.
Why would you want to go there of all places? Like, dear God.
I know. My other thought was like, this person has
I don't know, but like, I would never go there.
I know. It's like, I want something that's kind of a neat experience, but also not gonna threaten my life.
Yeah. Well, that's why I want to go. That's why I want to go to. I want to go to Neverending Story. I mean, there's the bookstore in Good Omens.
Red rounds.
Does a cafe count as a store?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to go to the cafe at Girls on Panther, that tank theme one.
Oh, okay.
Or the store where they get their miniatures and their tank parts. I think that'd be a cool store. Because in theory, you can build your own tank.
So, boys and girls, we want to know what store. Leave a link in this. Leave your description. Leave a leave a comment in the description.
Leave a description in your comment.
Yeah. Leave a comment and tell us what you think. Wow, my brain just kind of fell apart there for a couple seconds. You know what it is? I haven't eaten yet. That's what it is. I've been waiting to eat.
Oh, I was thinking it was all your Dobby trying to follow you.
Nope. They rarely bug me.
Yeah, the Dobby is like
No, he
bring it to here.
Gabi knows better. But I have many minions in my head all the time.
You've spoilt my Midwinter's Eve. Well, we'll see what Empress Hilarius has to say about this. Marion, my brother, where did you suddenly come from?
Empress Hilarius is very concerned.
Step out, big master.
Yeah, here we go. We are destroying and conquering the land.
Tear down that
And call on a wing and a
Overlord does things.
Ah, that running gag. Oh, now the fun of taking this blubber butt thing and knocking it off the road.
I impose like that, you know, back in the day.
There we go. I love how there's just people just randomly walking around. I don't know about you, but like, if I saw this happening, I'd be like, yeah, I think it's time to go take a trip outside the town for a while. Maybe, you know, have something to eat and, you know, just collect some food and go. Some giant 7-foot tall motherfucker with a sword comes barreling down this area, killing all these people. It's like, yeah, I don't want to be victim number 2 with a chattering box of evil, like evil little monsters fucking traveling after him, making fucking snarling noises, and like, they fucking tear up stuff. Yeah, I don't want to be here for that. I'd be taking a break. I'd be going home. Be like, yeah, it's time to take a break. Maybe go fishing. Yep. Actually, it's funny because you never ever go back to the main continent because the main continent was destroyed. So because the tower was destroyed in the lore, unfortunately, the main continent's gone. So the reason there's all these people living out in these farther areas is because of that. Even with the elves, a lot of the elves escaped and went somewhere else.
This is my town, and I am not at home to demons.
Oh, I'm not having fun with this. Damn it, my minions decided to jump over the area instead of, you know, be smart about it. And that did a lot of damage. Thanks a lot, dumbasses. Didn't attack the one thing I wanted you to attack. They can be stupid sometimes. Oh, shit. Go. Yeah, there you go. Get in there.
You were the one who sent me here, weren't you?
I don't know what you mean, Warrior.
You did.
There
Just
we go.
because you knew Solarius favored me.
You blubbery fool. No wonder Mama left.
Don't you bring Mama into this. That's
I like that they give you all
I'm
these
not
tools
speaking
to
to
play
you.
with.
Fine.
Fine.
Okay, good. No more problem here. We're good. Keep going. Yeah, no, that's kind of the fun with stores and stuff. Fantasy setting stores are kind of amusing. There's not that many if you think about it. Like, I guess there's a lot of stores in the Harry Potter universe. Like there's quite a
If
few
I'm not
there.
mistaken, there's an entire store for like
Which boy?
magic,
Which boy is it
where
really
it's just like
you?
little pranks
You
and shit.
came back.
Yeah.
Get me out of here. Before
Yeah,
you
that
make me
was-
start
There
scrapping
wasn't
again.
particularly a store that I know from Dominion technically, so it was like the next best one is the one from Girls on Panzer.
Yeah. Well, they really don't have a store in like Dominion Tank Fleet. Like you spend most of it either in between or outside missions. They don't really show any major things one way or another. If you think about it.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to think about it because is there actually anything? I can't think of a single one really.
Outside of a generic coffee shop and the art exhibit, there's
Yeah, they don't have a Naruto noodle place like they do in Naruto. I'm trying to think of what place is actually. I'm not actually really trying to think about that now. Are there any? Really think of one. I mean, there's the Naruto noodle shop. There's a couple. There's a couple in Naruto. I remember that. Ah. Hereticals being a little stupid. There we go. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I was having an issue. Pathfinding was
This
fucked.
will not go unpunished. Mark my words.
Considering the
There we
Empire
go.
condemns magic, that looked awfully magical to me.
Get me out of here, slave! Get me out at once!
No way. Even your crevices have crevices. Yuck.
So should I kill the? Oh, I did kill him. Never mind. I think I killed him. Yeah, I did. Okay, it's time to claim the town as my own. Boop.
You know,
Yeah, I want to buy this item. I have now conquered this town. It is now my town.
Get reacquainted. Perfect.
So the question is, chat.
Think
I'm
we
going to
can
call it in a
steal
bit,
his
but the question is, do we torture or do we destroy this town? We have choices.
At last, you have a dark tower truly worthy of you, Master.
So this is your place, huh? Well, it certainly beats Nordberg. It's warm. For
I gotta
start.
admit, the women in this game are
Not
a
sure
lot better
about this
looking
thing,
than
though.
the first
What is
game.
it? Some kind of walnut with ears.
I don't know if Bob feels the same way.
Should visit the private
So what was your favorite woman? The Fairy
Great.
Queen,
I'm gonna see
the
where my fur
redhead
hats and
Wolf
hunting
Rider
souvenirs
chick,
will
or
go.
the
I shall meet you up there.
or the,
British
The
boy.
first one, absolutely. The redhead, upgrading the
Take my
brown.
advice on the fair sex. It's best to keep them happy.
And she's effectively your childhood
I
friend.
suggest using
She's
some
the
of
girl
that
next
gold
door.
of yours to buy her a few
So Bob
delightful
says rule
knickknacks
over.
for
Does
the
anybody else want to
quarters.
compete with Bob's
Ladies
choice
like
of rule over?
knickknacks. Besides, sire, no one needs to come home from a hard day smiting
Like we can
things to
conquer
a happy
Nordberg, or
mistress.
we can claim it.
Mayhem Maker.
I got no
There was a boy.
I got no problem with conquering or claiming or destroying or just completely just annihilating the whole place. It's a good resource place actually. If you want a lot of resources, that's actually a great way to get it.
Nice to see the minions back in the field fighting and dying like the battle days.
Begging
Ah,
your
here we go.
pardon, Dark Lord, but I thought you should know something. There are some troublemakers in Nordberg. They're planning to steal the town's food supplies and sail out of Nordhaven in one of our... I mean...
I'll
wonderful
accept.
Lord.
Save your
And
ship.
about Mistress...
Go to Nordhaven. Alright, I will go to Nordhaven. Time to go on my way. Okay, no one else decided to say anything. I guess we're conquering these people.
Just like my Spanish ancestors.
Yep. Okay, there's one slave. One slave. Wahaha. Alright, now let's get ourselves some more slaves. La da 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 da. Hey, hello.
They've never reached here, thank God.
Hello there.
It was awful. Body
And
parts
you're
everywhere.
mine.
Now, Boreas, I will obey, Lord.
And
I've gone looking for the sanctuary.
you're mine.
My Lord.
And you're dead.
You are indeed
He's dead, Jim.
merciful.
Gonna enslave the world like a bastard do. Destroying all their lives. Ah, get him. Next, like a wild Pokemon. Gotcha.
This is Justin Trudeau's origin story.
No. No. No one's calling him gay.
Get these demons!
Holy shit. Hold on here. Here.
Those things of yours.
Okay.
Can they wrestle seals?
Alright, let's do it.
In a bit of oil?
There we go. Next soul. Oh, it feels so good on the back. I got a heating pad on right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Old man music. Let's enslave it.
Thank you for your mercy.
So, other than that, what do you think? Like, do you think that we should have gotten more? Do you think they should redo the Overlord franchise, or like make another series? Or do you think keeping it at the four games there was, do you think that's the way to go?
So, there's quite a few things to unpack. One, with the way current D&D is, the Overlord franchise would be perfect. Because D&D is trying to like, take things that were innately bad and try to be like, oh no, they can be good too. Like with the Drow, and now the Mexican orcs. For some reason, I don't know why they named the orc Mexican.
Yeah, I agree.
As a Hispanic, I still don't understand it because orcs are innately Anglo. First you pointed black, and now you say they're Hispanic. What next? You're gonna have Asian orcs? But with Overlord, trying to make evil things kind of like an anti-hero, it would be perfect for modern D&D writing. We're trying to make everything lovey stuff.
No, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not. I'm only as nice as I feel like being in this game. That's how it is. You know, like it is a power fantasy. But this game can get really fucking brutal, and this is the one thing about this game that I do kind of have a love-hate relationship with. No, I have had moments where this game just makes me like want to rip my fucking hair out. That's why I was like, damn it, people picked this one.
Snows are even worse this year.
No, either way, I think the most recent Overlord come out was probably the worst thing for the franchise. It was that 4-player co-op one.
Oh yeah.
I was like, Overlord should just stick to being a single-player game. Now that I think about it, it wouldn't surprise me if somebody creates a gacha game. Like
an Overlord gacha game?
Some garbage game like Clash of Clans, but with an Overlord skin on it.
Oh, yeah.
That would not surprise me. I still don't understand why people like Clash of Clans. I would never understand people who play Clash of Clans.
I have played Clash of Clans because one of my this guy and he wanted me to play. I got so fucking annoyed by it, I actually stopped.
Yeah, I despise games that make you wait like 2 days for a few extra pixels on a building.
Yeah, same here. I'm not a fan.
Meanwhile, you can play a game like Minecraft and do it within, what, half an hour?
Yep. So, I'm just gonna... I can just leave these guys. If I remember correctly, yeah, they'll just go on a rampage. So I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, guys.
Not to mention the meta strategy that makes absolutely no sense. Where you put all your buildings in a grid pattern made out of fences. And it's like, I understand the strategy of ultimate defense, but could you imagine, okay, Chief, you're a peon, let's say. You work in the mines. You got yourself your hunk of gold, you took it out of the vine cart, and now you gotta take it to the bank. But now you're running track and field, jumping over entire walls just to make it to the goddamn bank.
I'm so tired.
Okay, so so if I remember correctly, you can just sit here and let these guys do their mining, and then the minions... There's a way to cheat this. I remember I just don't remember exactly how to do it. But I really don't want to sit there for over an hour, like, working on that. So I gotta go kill more goals.
But I'm trying to think, how would a new Overlord game be reintroduced besides remaster? Like, hypothetically, how would you make it play out?
How would I make it? Okay, sure. I could do that. That wouldn't be too hard. If I was to make this right now, I would have it that there were two brothers in this one. So you have two different rival overlords, and then I would do it in a setting that was... I would have it travel to different settings. So not only would you have the Anglo-Saxon area, you'd have maybe an Asian area, maybe you'd have another area, and just kind of expand the universe on that level. That would be the way I would do it.
And everybody's doing their respective stereotype, like stupid person.
Yeah. Where you'd have a more medieval setting for one, and determining on where you want to build your Overlord Empire will determine on what type of minions you get. Like, are you going to get red minions? Are you going to get... And then I would also add an evolutionary system for the minions, where you could evolve them and change them to different minion archetypes.
Like a brute minion?
Yeah.
Okay. So this would be a rough equivalent of changing Little Mac into, what is it, Mega Mac?
Yeah, exactly. Building the minions.
They're a little more brutish. They're slower, hit harder, and they can actually like lift gates if you get a crowd of 7 of them.
Yep. Yeah, and each one you'd have to evolve the little minions to make them bigger minions. And then again, while you're conquering territories, your quote-unquote brother is conquering territories too. He's doing his own thing, and he's trying to conquer his own zones. Okay. Or you could even have a female minion and a female overlord and a male overlord.
The romance option I like. Yeah, I was gonna say, you could have an Arabic area as a starting point. Start off with the Reds, and since of all the rocky crags, there's a lot of range interactions.
Yeah, each interactions are different based off what like you always start with your brown, but then maxing out, like leveling up your, like when your minions get to a certain level. That's the only thing I didn't like about this, other than a power bonus. Maxing out your million minions don't mean shit in the game.
Yeah, because there's so fucking many. You can always get more.
Yeah, even though you can have a level 3 or 4, it does. The damage they do is minimal compared to the other, like having a regular base minion that just does base minion shit.
And what's his name? Who's the advisor? What's his name again?
I don't know. Yeah. Kemmer's Garlock?
Yeah, Garlock or something like that. Remove him.
No, keep him in.
Have stories about him, because this is between 2 overlords. And I understand he's kind of the conniving guy behind who's technically the real overlord because he's leading you around.
Well, no, he's not. Well, in the first game, yes, he is. In the second game, no, he's not. In the second game, he's leading everybody.
The reason I say to get him out is in order to make you care more about the minions you take, or to focus on, I must be an evil bastard, to make sure nobody gets above their station.
Yeah.
The minions you care about, make them either, not necessarily advisors, but elites. Make them leaders of a minion squad when you send them out. Like, you'll walk with him, and he could be a brown, who is basically a bruiser. He could be a blue that does a lot of healing for the other minions. You have a red with a bow and arrow. He does a lot more range damage.
I wouldn't do that, because then you lose. You're building on these little guys, and that you don't want to build too much on them, because then when they die, which the game would have a loop of, you would lose characters. It's just inevitable. They're going to die. But if you were to manipulate this and play it in a smart way, you could. You know, you have to be smart about it. Like you are.
The whole idea is like, I want to start off in an Arabic setting and then create like bullfighter
Yeah. Also, I'd have different mounts for different locations. So some areas would have like better mounts, and other areas would. You know.
Yeah. I could also see. What is it like? The different areas would have more of a population. And let's say the desert has more selenite and volcanoes. For your reds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I would do it. If you're asking me how I would make my Overlord game, I would do a lot more. I would still have Gnarl, because Gnarl would be the one. Because maybe you could have the Overlord. If you play the male Overlord or the female Overlord, they change into either good or evil. So then they become the aspects of good for that of the evil Overlord.
We always knew you were one of us.
So you'd have the option to start out with Gnarl or not.
No, you always start with Gnarl, because Gnarl's the lord, you know, helps the evil Overlord. Well, what if some angel-like entity is affecting the other Overlord?
Oh, I see. You must be on the right side, the side of evil. Yeah. He's not capable of being a true Overlord, for he's been touched by the light, that kind of thing.
Yeah. And then you also could, as fun, for shits and giggles, I'm just saying, for real shits and giggles, one other option you could do, just kind of giving you here's an option for you. How about every time an Overlord, like you get a new Overlord, for example, and the new Overlord exists, the new Overlord is around, how about every time that like the good Overlord gets different minions, and they get a different type of minions, and then if you want to later, you could play a good campaign if you want, and have the good Overlords, which might not be which might have other instead of minions like you have normal minions, you could have other essences of other archetypes,
like the gnomes. Gnomes riding.
No, I wouldn't go gnomes. I wouldn't go gnomes. I do like other creatures like I'm trying to think now. How would I do this?
Like brownie hobbits?
Maybe no, not hobbits. Maybe. Oh, that's an interesting idea. What would I do that? Where's Anise? I don't know where Anise.
Anise?
Hurrah for the Dark Master!
Where's Ains? That's Ains. Ains Algone. From that Overlord, the anime.
Oh!
Yeah, Ains Algone.
I thought he was like, I thought that was Anise. I'm like, what? I'm looking over and it's like I'm trying to pay attention to because I'm conquering zone.
Game Gear. Tell me if I got that right. You're talking about Ains Algone.
You're wonderful.
I actually still have not watched that, so I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
I've seen snippets. It does not seem like an anime I get into.
Yeah, it's
you may like it.
Yeah.
I was thinking you may like it because sometimes you like thinking about how the bad guy takes over things.
Yeah,
he's not really an Overlord, he's more of an anti-hero. He doesn't necessarily conquer from what I've seen. He's like, okay, well, you guys just supply us with this and I'll do the protection. Kind of a gist that I've picked up on. I could be wrong.
I don't know, the only isekai thing I've liked recently has been Shangri-La Frontier.
Okay, yeah, I was right. Ains Algone.
Yeah. I got once you said Overlord. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to specify Overlord anime.
Yeah, you had to specify anime. There's multiple. Overlord is something that's been used like it's the name of a metal album if I remember correctly.
But I like your idea for a new Overlord title.
Now Boreas is dead.
Yeah.
It was the one thing I've noticed that Overlord kind of isn't strong in, but still has is the strategy. Like, how do you want to approach territories to maybe cut off your nemesis?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. You also have to deal with your sister doing her stuff, and your sister does her own thing, or if you've got a brother, for example, or it's the brother, and then he's a saintly, so you'd have saintly creatures. Maybe I would probably at that point do something like not fairies, but I'm trying to think of a good saint, like cherubim and shit, like stuff like that. Like you'd have like
instead of rays, you have cherubs or something.
Yeah, you'd have other beings, and then one would have a flying option when one doesn't have a flying option, stuff like that.
Yeah, like Cupid with a bow and arrow.
Could be a fun idea,
Yeah. So would the blues be like fairies?
I don't know what I would do with it. Like I said, it's an idea that maybe your sister in the game plays off of like the aspect of good, so you'd have to have good minions. And what are those good minions? Now that's the big question. You can't have it be our minions, these minions, because these are little like bastards.
Then it's in
No, what would
because
you do
in Overlord for the Wii, any minion that touches the golden effectively turns into like a funny man.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He has pink fur, like a brown touched the golden, and he turned into like some little bunny man, like what was a Peter Cottontail kind of looking dude? Pink fur, smiley face, still looked a little creepy.
Yeah, perfect. That's what you do. You have it like something like that, along that line.
Instead, we don't have to find any more widgeons or quail's eyeballs.
Because I looked into Overlord and the stories for all three after we did the first Overlord 2 podcast, the live stream. And I was like, this idea works. And knowing the current diaspora when it comes to characters, you're going to get a lot of R34 for the female Overlord. You're going to get a lot of it.
Yep, I agree.
I mean, hell, I'm almost surprised there isn't R34 for the mistresses you can have. Maybe there are.
No,
I haven't been researching enough.
But like a buddy of mine told me there that even you know Harry Potter's Legacy or Hogwarts Legacy apparently has stuff.
That I can.
And they purposely made all the characters ugly in that game.
Hey man, you'd be amazed what you could do with a pen.
Yeah, they purposely made that. I remember hearing about that a couple months ago.
Yeah, and just starting off in the settings, I still love that idea. Starting off as like a desert bandit. That's so cool for like tutorial.
Yeah. So LCX, do you want to play this game? I can only send it to you. I can get you a copy and gift it to you.
You are indeed merciful.
We could send it to you. Maybe get you the Steam version when it goes on sale. Because I don't like I only like using GOG for DMN rights. Nope. Okay.
What kind of monster are you?
If else, yeah.
I still like the idea that I had that you have named minions. Worst case scenario, you could actually send them out to be sabotaged for your rival.
Yeah, like for example, you'd have more different. Yeah, no problem. So for example, if I was
like
to do
a military front, a brown elite would specialize in countering a military front. Greens can do spies.
Yeah, and you'd send out a more powerful minion. No, I wouldn't do it that way. I wouldn't do a Monopoly board game type thing because that kind of defeats the purpose of actually actively doing it on the battlefield. It's like if I was to get. It's like the game. What's the name of it? There, the toy box
Total
game.
War?
The game where you play.
I was thinking in like Total War.
No, the game toy box where you get army men and stuff. Toy something. Is it Toy Soldier or whatever?
Toy Soldiers is a tower defense.
Yeah.
You're thinking of the Green Army Man game, the RTS.
Yeah. What I'm talking about is like you're actively supposed to be involved in that. Speaking about which, you know what you reminded me of? I do got to get the GameCube version of the Adventures game because I know that exists. I've been wanting. I got to pick it.
Yeah. Toy Soldiers is one of my favorite RTSs. Because I remember the first one was this guy's World War I diorama.
Yeah. So we're about to call it now because someone is stream soon. We're gonna do a raid, and we're gonna call it. Like actually, fuck, this went faster than I thought. I was like, this isn't gonna be that fast. You know, like this is like, I look at the clock. It's like, holy shit, we're already halfway through. Yeah, good conversation, right? Good conversation and good gaming can do that to you.
Yeah. I definitely
Yeah,
I'm pretty much fully awake right now. Still got good sleep. I'll still at least 8 hours.
That's what matters, right? Got your 8 hours. What matters. I actually got more than 8 hours today. I actually got a lot of sleep.
I gotta ask Rum Panda when's the next time he's doing a Helldives live stream.
Yeah.
Which, go check him out on YouTube, Captain Rum Panda.
Yep. And alrighty, so we're going back to Netherworld Town. We're going to save it. We're going to call it for today. Thank you so much, Bob. This has been Bob, the man who will never be allowed to join the Turtle Club because he's not turtly enough for the Turtle Club. And I am
As if I want to join the Turtle Club.
and I am Orc War Chief Reviews. I'm the man who always pees on the electric fence. And this has been a live stream of Overlord 2. Thank you very much. If you want to support the retro community, we have a retro community we're always a part of. Please join and have fun and see the people that are there. The links are in the description. We do have a Patreon. Please support said Patreon. We can always use the help, and it always helps us out so we can get an editor and I can do more reviews on the side. All right, so LCX should be coming up next, so the prep should be that. Go Orc Raid if you can. I'm going to go have lunch, and maybe I'll pop in after. So just say Orc Raid, and there you go. Have yourselves a good one, and we'll see you next time on Orc War Chief Reviews, and we'll see you tomorrow for another Overlord live stream.